Demet Özdemir'S 12-hour rule. Could this be the start of a revolution in the Turkish TV industry? Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes of your favorite TV series? What silent battles are being fought while you're watching gripping episodes on your screen? Could one actress's contract clause be the spark that changes an entire industry? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we bring you the juiciest stories from the world of television and celebrity culture. And today, we're uncovering a groundbreaking development from the heart of one of Turkey's most talked about TV shows, Esraf Rüya. Behind its glamorous curtain lies a powerful story of personal boundaries, workplace change, and a lead actress who refused to compromise her well-being for fame. Let's get into the details. Esraf Rüya, a cinematic phenomenon with a secret revolution. It only took 5 episodes for Esraf Rüya to explode onto the Turkish television scene. Viewership records were shattered. Social media buzzed. Fan theories multiplied. And the emotional intensity of the series, especially the portrayal of Nisan, played by the talented Demet Özdemir, kept audiences hooked week after week. But behind the carefully crafted drama and cinematic visuals, something even more compelling was happening off-screen. In what's now being described as a landmark decision in Turkish television, Demet Özdemir inserted a unique clause into her contract. I will not work more than 12 hours per day. Yes, you read that right. In an industry notorious for exhausting filming hours that often stretch past 16 hours a day, Özdemir drew a hard line. The clause that changed everything. Long before the cameras rolled, Demet's legal team sat down with producers, directors, and network executives. After lengthy negotiations, the clause was added, making it clear that her participation in Esraf Rüya hinged on one condition: a firm 12-hour daily limit on all work-related activity. At first, this clause sent shockwaves through production. It was more than just a request, it was a statement. Production schedules had to be rebuilt from scratch. Departmental workflows were redesigned. Call sheets were rewritten. Makeup and costume timing had to be recalculated. Even set lighting was reprogrammed to accommodate the new structure. In short, the entire rhythm of production was re-engineered to respect a new, healthier pace. What was the result? Surprisingly, not chaos but clarity. Lights off at 6 p.m., new norms on set. Under the terms of Demet's contract, cameras were to stop rolling by 6 p.m. This meant no night shoots beyond that time, no emergency overtime, and no exceptions, even for high-stakes emotional scenes. While some on set initially expressed concern that this would hinder production, the opposite began to unfold. Set crews started jokingly referring to it as the 6 o'clock tea time. Lighting directors, camera operators, and stylists began building their daily work around this consistent cutoff time. It became a rhythm, not a restriction. And gradually, what started as a contractual clause became an on-set culture. Everyone, from the assistant director to the makeup artist, benefited from a more balanced, humane workday. Industry buzz, a divisive but bold move. As news of Demet's clause leaked into the entertainment press, it sparked fierce debate within the industry. Was this a visionary step forward or a potential threat to long-established production norms? Some critics accused her of disrupting the set's natural workflow and feared delays and increased costs. Others argued passionately that her decision was an overdue move toward respecting actors' health and personal boundaries. Even social media platforms lit up with heated discussions. Hashtags like #DemetReform, #EsrafRüya, and #12-hour model began trending, with thousands of fans voicing support for healthier workplace practices in the entertainment industry. The wellness factor, more than just a clause. For Demet Özdemir, this decision wasn't just about convenience, it was about sustainability. Over the years, she's been vocal about the toll long filming hours take on actors' physical and mental health. Sources close to the actress reveal that she adheres to a disciplined self-care routine, including yoga, meditation, and breathwork. She reportedly spends her post-filming hours winding down with calming rituals that allow her to return to set fully recharged the next day. Psychologist and on-set consultant Dr. Ebru Aydin, who has worked with several top-tier productions, weighed in on the decision. Chronic exhaustion dulls emotional response. You can't deliver authentic performances when you're mentally drained. Limiting work hours is not a weakness, it's a strategy. According to Dr. Iden, Demet's clause is a well-calculated move to preserve her performance quality, protect her mental well-being, and maintain her creative spark. Reinventing the set. How production adapted. Implementing the 12-hour rule wasn't easy. It meant transforming every aspect of the production schedule. Shooting plans are now meticulously created on a daily basis. Rather than trying to pack in as many scenes as possible, directors focus on fewer scenes with more attention to detail. Department heads rotate teams during lunch and breaks to keep the set moving without exhausting anyone. Rather than everyone waiting around for hours, tasks are streamlined, staggered, and optimized. What used to be a chaotic 16-hour shoot full of endless waiting and high tension has become a smoother, calmer, and more effective workflow. Screenwriter and production consultant Melis Gunner has dubbed this style hybrid set planning. We're learning that performance doesn't only come from lights, cameras, and scripts. It also comes from mood, motivation, and mental space. A cultural shift, not the first, but perhaps the most impactful. Interestingly, this isn't the first time such a work limit has appeared in Turkish television. Actor Kagate Yılısoy previously implemented a similar clause, limiting his working hours to 8 during the filming of Hakan Muhafız. But while his request was quietly accepted, Demet's clause is different. It's public, talked about, and already influencing others. Insiders report that several other leading actors are now exploring similar clauses. Production houses are beginning to include work-hour discussions in early contract stages. The success of Esref Rüya proves that respecting actors' limits doesn't hinder a show's success. It may actually enhance it. Ratings soar. Proof that health equals impact. Let's talk numbers. Since its premiere, Esref Rüya has pulled in staggering viewership. The 5th episode alone captured nearly 50% of total audience share and exceeded 35% in the coveted AB demographic. Each week, the series trends at the top of Twitter and Instagram. And just as impressive as the show's content is the public support for Demet's decision. Magazine columns, fan pages, and entertainment forums have all praised her for prioritizing her well-being and setting an example for young actors across the industry. Looking ahead, Season 2, same rules. With Season 2 of Esref Rüya already in the works, producers have confirmed that the 12-hour rule will remain in place. In fact, the upcoming season promises even deeper emotional arcs for Nisan's character, which makes Demet's wellness-first approach even more crucial. Some crew members say the experience has changed how they view the job entirely. What once felt like a frantic race now feels like a passionate, sustainable collaboration. Final thoughts. A new era for Turkish drama? So what can we take from this? Demet Özdemir'S bold clause wasn't just about her own working conditions. It was a manifesto. A declaration that art and well-being are not mutually exclusive. A push toward a healthier, more mindful entertainment industry. Her decision has sparked a conversation, one that's long overdue. Can creativity truly flourish in exhaustion? Can authentic performances emerge from burnout? Magazine news and gossip will be watching closely. Because as fans, creators, and industry insiders alike begin to ask these questions, we might just be witnessing the birth of a new era in Turkish television. And if you ask us, it's about time. Thank you for watching and reading with us at Magazine News and Gossip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explosive behind-the-scenes stories and updates from your favorite stars and series. Stay passionate, stay curious, and most of all, stay inspired.